So this is the start of case prep for 308 Winchester. This is just to give you a rough idea of how to go from the beginning stage of having a case, powder, primer, and a bullet, and to put it all together. This is actually once fired brass, and in this book, which is my reference guide, I have specific length that I need to make each case. The maximum case length is 2.015. Anything over that needs to be trimmed, and it tells you how much you need to trim the length, which in this case is 2.005. So there's that 0.10 of an inch that you have a leeway. Anything shorter won't necessarily hurt, as long as it's within another 1/10 of an inch. Anything over that maximum case length, you might not even go into battery. So you need to make sure that your case length is within the maximum and the trim length. So I actually separated some brass that I had just bought today. It's once fired brass. I tried tumbling it, and it seems like there's still some grime on it, but it's actually not too bad. Just to give you an idea of the case length on these, this is Fiocchi brass. It's got a head stamp of GFL. I'm not entirely sure what that head stamp is, but I separated them out from the Hornady match that I also bought, and these are considerably longer. This one measures, actually I already trimmed that one. A fresh one measures 2.014.5. So that's actually within the maximum case length. I'll set that to the side, and I'll probably just size it anyway, or trim it anyway. Some of these are actually over max. That's why I specifically separate them from the rest. That's close. This one is 2.015. Actually, a little bit bigger than that. Almost 0.16. So this will give you a good idea. This case needs to be trimmed. So what I will do is I'll put it in this case trimmer. This is a Forster case trimmer, and it's just the original version. It's real simple. It's got a collet inside here, which clamps down onto the rim of the case when you turn this, and it's got a pilot to hold the mouth of the case. That way, when these blades right here trim, you've got your pilot right here. You've got the actual trimming blades right here. This holds it straight. I've already calibrated it to the correct length, and this is the actual stop to prevent it from trimming, from over trimming. So I went ahead and put the case with the head into the collet. I don't actually tighten down the collet first. I want to make sure that that pilot is inside of the mouth before I tighten down the collet, because if you tighten down the collet first, it might tighten it a little off center, and that pilot won't go in. So you'll want to put the case into the collet first, then put the pilot into the case mouth, and then tighten down the collet. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and trim. Just slowly turn it. It'll start shaving off the case mouth to the correct length where that stop is. Go ahead and deburr and dechamfer. Use one of these deburring and dechamfering tools. This is just an RCBS hand version. Just give it a couple shots in the deburring and dechamfering. And then once you've done that, confirm that you've correctly trimmed the case. That's coming out at 2.005, 2.006, within that tenth of an inch leeway of what the instruction manual calls for.